Next thing we're going to practice is let's practice on BosuBoard. So again, we're just taking the functional breathing and starting to bring it into movement. So we're going to just progressively keep doing this. Now, again, you could have done a wall sit.
Yeah.
Right? You could have done that wall sit for 2 minutes. You could have done it, again, if a team's not a great team and they're taking, I would call, stupid penalties, you might have to be doing that for 5 minutes. So you might have to engage into, simulating that power play for 2 minutes and 5 minutes. So I'm going to get you again, go into your athletic stance,
okay.
Working on your balance, but also bringing this functional breathing into it.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Go for another 2 minutes. How'd that feel, Nick?
It felt good. I think one thing I am noticing is more, sometimes even when I try and, like the goalie stance and then now in the Bosu ball, is I do want to try and breathe out my mouth, like my body wants me to try and...
So could you feel that air hunger more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I could even feel like sometimes my body was just like naturally trying to breathe out of the mouth.
And you're right, and it's going to take time to retrain the body. And this is, again, what you're teaching your body is we don't have to take as many breaths. Now, eventually, again, you may do without the CD, and you might just even progressively slow that breath, where you're taking even less breath. Now, that's 6 breaths per minute. I've had some guys, when they go and have fun with this and play with this, they can actually bring their breathing down to 3 breaths per minute. So there's no set rule. Like, again, most people do have a resonant frequency, but I would encourage people to play with this, especially that first part about the slow and the light breathing. Could you feel your breath more?
I could feel it, and that's kind of how I knew sometimes I wanted to breathe out of my mouth.
Right.
Is because I could feel like I'd do it for a while and I feel good, and then next thing I know, a couple times you'd go in and out and realize I don't have that cold feeling as much anymore.
And what you'll find is, I know a lot of guys, when we first teach mindfulness of breath, that, when we talk about that felt sensation, that if the mind wanders, to bring it back. But, when we talk about the specifics about bringing it back, sometimes people can't get that felt sensation. And I find when we start to do the oxygen advantage breathing techniques, people can now really get when I say bring it back. Did the mind wander? Just out of curiosity, did the mind wander there at all?
Well, a little bit. I felt like it wandered a lot more when I was trying to think about the breathing, and I was trying to think, I think I might be trying to breathe out of my mouth. My body wants me to breathe right now, like you said, that hunger.
Right.
And like that's kind of what I was thinking about the whole time.
And you'll find that when you get that air hunger, you're definitely going to be more into your body and out of your mind. And that's, again, that goal is when we're playing, we're just seeing, reading, and reacting. We're not thinking about it. We're just doing it. Now, I'm a big believer controlled breathing equals controlled movement. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.